What's good? This is Taylib. I got 2 Moabs in one game. I did this the other day, just got around to recording it and commentating it. But, well, for the commentating, I'm mostly going to let you enjoy the gameplay if you want to watch it, or you could skip ahead to the end where the Moabs happen. But, yeah, for the beginning, I want to talk about Call of Duty in general, sort of, but mostly COD 4 and Modern Warfare 3. So, well, mostly like secondary perks. So in COD 4, there wasn't really much to choose from for secondary perks. Like, you could either have danger close and use explosives, or stopping power and use like reg guns or any guns, or you could have UAV jammer and you could like be invisible to the radar. But the trade-off to that was you didn't do as much damage as someone using stopping power, so you would often lose a 1v1 gunfight. Well, no, I don't know. Probably the more skilled player would win more, but still, it gave like an actual advantage. But in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, they don't have that. So if you are hidden from the radar, you're gonna do just as much damage as someone else. So it kind of, I think it's not fair, because there's no downside to it. Like, you used to have to play sneaky with that and like flank people, or else you wouldn't win the gunfight with in COD 4 when you were using UAV jammer. But in this one, you can just like use assassin and there's no downside, so everyone uses it. Like, there's quick draw in Modern Warfare 3, but that really doesn't give you the edge against an opponent that's using assassin and already aiming down his sights. So, like, you have no idea where he is. He's already aimed down his sights. He has 100% advantage on you. There's actually nothing you can do against that. I don't know. I loved stopping power. It actually did something, and it caused you to play different when you actually used UAV jammer. I loved using UAV jammer in COD 4, but it was fair in COD 4 because you wouldn't kill every single guy very easily like you do in this one. So for this game, I was using ACR with extended mags and silencer and the specialist strike package. If you're going for an MOAB, the specialist strike package is definitely a good choice, because you actually need to get gun kills. You can't get kill streak kills. Like, if your helicopter gets a kill, it won't count towards your MOAB. So using specialist is definitely a good idea. I start with hardline, extreme conditioning, and marksman. In this game I did anyway. And for the first perk that you unlock with specialist, I have assassin. It just seems like a no-brainer to me. I get 1 kill and then they can't see me on the radar, so I don't know. And then my the next perk is quick draw, so I can actually win gunfights if I need to. And then my last one's sleight of hand, so I can reload faster once it gets down to it. So when you're trying to get a Moab, you just camp your ass off. It is the only way to do it. I mean, no, it's not the only way, but it is just the easiest way to do it for sure. I don't know, I run around more than I probably should have, but it turned out alright for me. I tried to play smart. Usually, like lately, I've been playing really dumb. I've just been going for like score, trying to get a good score, and, I don't know, trying to rank up fast. I'm like competing with people, so when you're using specialist, I highly recommend starting with a class that has extended mags as like the primary weapon, because you need to get, like, unless you're starting with scavenger as your first perk before you even unlock any with the specialist, that would work too, but extended mags gives you extra ammo. Like, the game spawns you with a clip and 2 full reloads. So if you have extended mags, you get an extra clip pretty well. If you use a gun with a 30 bullet clip, they're going to give you 2 reloads, which is going to be 60 bullets. So you're going to have 90 bullets total. But if you have extended mags on your gun, or if you have 45 bullet clip, then you're gonna get 90 bullets to reload with. So that's 135 bullets total. That's 45 extra bullets that you have to get kills with before you reach your specialist bonus. So you're you're way more likely to get your specialist bonus without having to switch weapons and stuff, because it's pretty risky grabbing someone's weapon. Like, you can be confident with your own weapon and you don't have to worry about like picking up some weird gun with like a thermal sight. Like, I've seen some people use like MP5 with thermal, like just thermal, and you're like, oh, like how am I supposed to use this? I'm out of ammo with my gun, but I can't use this gun, and you just die because there's nothing you can do. So I didn't really play the objective too much in this game, but I tried to at one point here, and I don't know, it did alright. I was pretty much shitting my pants the whole game because I kind of realized I was going to get a Moab, and this is actually my first and second Moab, so I was pretty pleased about that. So I think I'm a pretty patient person when it comes to real life and Call of Duty and just everything in general, but when I play COD, I really don't like to camp. I mean, I did it a lot in this game, but I guess it was necessary. I don't know. Like, it had been a long time since I actually had a crazy camping game where I just like sat in corners like I did in this one and like was a huge douche pretty much. Like, I've been quickscoping a lot, and I find it way more fun than like going try-hard mode and trying to get Moabs. I don't know. Like, Moabs is cool and all. Like, when you get your first one, I remember my first nuke in Modern Warfare 2. I was pretty happy. Like, it didn't compare to the first, like, the feeling you get when you hit your first trick shot. Like, oh, that was just probably the best feeling I ever got. But yeah, the Moab's coming up right here. I kind of didn't expect it right there, so I was freaking out a little bit. I'm like, oh, I guess I could call it in. It's not like a nuke of Modern Warfare 2. It's not going to end the game, so I just call it in. And then, oh, I got another Moab. Moab already incoming. What? What? Guys, what? Might as well just call my next one. Like, I was so confused. Has this happened to anyone else? Like, is this a specialist bonus, like, glitch or something? Like, your kill streak resets once you get it, so you just keep getting Moab after Moab? So the people that I was playing with in the game, like, my teammate he was freaking out. He's like, oh my god, you got 2 Moabs, and then he's like, oh my god, look at how many kills you have right now, you're a fucking animal. And I was like, well, I don't feel like an animal. Like, I just camped the whole time to get it. There's no respect in that. There's no glory. Like, sure, it's cool that it happened and all, but I feel like a douche. And yeah, I guess I told you could listen to the game, but I just commentated the whole time, so sorry about that. Yeah, so 2 Moabs in one game, kind of glitchy or whatever, but yeah, have a good one, guys. Peace out. 50 and 8.